Hey Evan, what's up?
Hey Jane, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm just living my best life this summer in 2021 with all the internship musicness goodness in Erie County, Ohio. Man, it's a great time up here, living life.
That's so great. I'm so excited to hear about it. So I already know a little bit about Mohawk and what you're doing up there, but for our fans who are tuning in, can you tell us a little bit about what Mohawk is and what you do?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to tell you more about it so that all of the people watching this can come out to Halo Live shows and support local music venues. So, yes. So basically, the exciting part about Mohawk Studios is that it is not only a studio built in a church from the 1800s, but it is also a music venue called Halo Live. And basically, these two companies or businesses work in tandem with one another so that bands coming through the area can not only have a place to stay overnight, but they have a place where they can connect with their fans with a live show. And they can also record vocals or do guitar work overnight if they would like to. So it's a really cool place because, um, bands, it's kind of like a one stop house for a lot of bands,
Hmm.
um, Mohawk has connections to video, some publishing companies, and Mohawk has a lot of connections to other audio engineers and audio companies that can do anything that the studio can't do. But what the studio can do is quite a bit, which is why I find a lot of interest in it. And I've been working with the studio myself for about 3 years now, so I'm a little bit more higher up in the ranking system now. I have seniority
Ooh,
over
fancy
a good amount of
man.
people. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I've been working closely with Sean, who owns the studio, and my good buddies Max Beal and Ricky Major. Um,
Oh
we
my
have
gosh,
been,
I know them.
yeah, I know them too, man. They're pretty all right. But we've been working closely with Mohawk, not only doing music stuff, but since it is a church from the 1800s out the hall, and actually last week Max and I were there and we were cleaning up the main hall for a graduation party of all things in this music studio. So it's been a lot of stuff going on at Mohawk, but I love it.
That's so cool. So, since we are getting close to graduation later this summer, uh, um, how do you think the past 2 years at Groove U has helped prepare you for this internship or job and just kind of like moving forward in the industry and with your career?
Yeah. Um, yeah. Groove U has definitely opened up my world and made me see things that I wouldn't have previously seen if I just would have stuck around home or gone to a public college. The story I like to tell people around me is that, you know, when I was choosing my college, I was looking at a lot of places, but none of them really drew me in like Groove U did. Um, I pretty much with the school system that I was raised in and also the area that I was raised in, there is no knowledge whatsoever of what sound is, what, sound design, live shows, or like what a hall is either. Like nobody really truly understands the definition of good sound and bad sound. So
Hmm.
when I was going into college, I pretty much knew nothing. And now I don't want to say I know everything, but I know a lot more than what others do around here. Because,
For
like,
sure.
even 2 days ago, a dance company asked me to come in and look at the sound system and run sound for them. Right. So, me and my buddy went over there, and it was a completely new venue to me, completely new board, and completely new everything. And I knew exactly how it was routed. and exactly how the job should get done. So it was
Mhm.
perfect for me, and I knew exactly what I was doing. So it definitely has prepared me for a lot with not only knowing what I'm doing, but also getting the gigs, because I have Mohawk, the dance company. I did stuff at the high school. I have stuff with the podcast company, and I actually started, I applied for a radio talk show host recently.
Oh my
So
gosh,
hopefully
that
that
sounds
goes
so
somewhere.
great.
It'd be
No, that
fun. It
sounds
would be
so
very fun.
awesome. I feel like you'd be good at that. You're just someone who's good at talking, which sounds really, really stupid, but there's a lot of people that just aren't good at talking about themselves, and that's just something you're good at. So I feel like you could make that work for you.
I hope so. I hope they respond to it's been a good week, and I sent a follow-up yesterday. So
Follow up again. Just keep annoying them. Don't take a
I
no
already
from
did my
someone who can't
follow-up for
say
the week.
yes. We'll follow up again. Don't take a
All
no.
right,
You only take yeses. Um,
truly.
but anyways, back on track with Mohawk. What is your day to day like there? Because I know every day is definitely very different. But typically, what's it like?
I have no idea what to tell you for this one, because literally every time I have walked in that freaking studio, there's either somebody new in there, and like nobody knew where he was from, and he just showed up one day and he started helping out around the studio, and like, or it's been like, oh hey, this like major act is coming in, and we need to record them like tomorrow.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
we're like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So the first day we were in there, me, Max, and Ricky, we cleaned out the entire studio for a good week, because like over
Hmm.
COVID, like just rot and dust and crap was building up in the studio because no one has been around. So we really started cleaning it. Um, and then obviously bands coming to record. We have a radio place coming in to do live shows all the time at Mohawk right now. So a lot of
Hmm.
it is cleaning, a lot of it is forming certain parts of the business that haven't been formed yet. Some of it's going over contracts, and some of it is literally just like basic stuff that you would do everywhere else owning a business, like
Hmm.
cleaning the bathroom, taking care of money, and all that stuff. It's pretty easy if you know where to go.
Makes sense. Um, so you've been there for a while now, been working with Sean and everyone at Mohawk for a bit. What's been like the best thing that's happened there ever to you so far?
Oh man, I think the best part about Mohawk is finding this little community where, you know, in a place that music isn't really understood and music isn't truly accepted by the community, it's very, very nice to find a small community of people trying to build it up, and trying to make it live in the community. Because I know Mohawk is working very closely with the Sandusky Arts Council to bring music to the city and to try and get stuff going with all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, my favorite part is just finding people around that understand music and understand Mohawk Studios and Halo's goal, because I align with it very heavily. So I think that's the coolest part for me.
Cool. All of this sounds so, so great. And I cannot wait to hear more about what you and the guys do at Mohawk. And I can't wait to be at Halo Live for some shows this summer too, because I know that's going to be awesome.
Heck
So
yeah, it is going to
cool.
be.
Cool.
Thank you so
Well,
much for your
good luck.
time, Jane.
You too. Good luck with the rest of your internship this summer. I'm super excited to hear more.
Thank you, Jane. Have a good one.
You too. See ya.